I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't ready to get fully like overly hyped about some of the incoming transfers because I still feel like this team didn't have a star. Right. And I think you could look back to teams in the past and you could see guys like you get another year Frankie. There is the maybe not overhyped, but the expectation that Jemiah maybe takes that next step. The year before, you got Des Cambridge, you had the Frankie Collins. Like there is guys around the roster that you're like, okay, this is next man up.
Yeah.
And I think even with guys that ASU had in terms of Mason, some of the other freshmen that they were bringing in, Freeman, you were like, okay, these are good pieces. And now you've got, again, a blue chip player, a former Kentucky commit in Jayden Quaintance, that whether he is or not is yet to be seen, but he's got the star potential.
Definitely.
He's got the star power to be the best center that ever went to Arizona State University. And that's something that doesn't happen without Bobby Hurley, again, being the head coach of the Arizona State Sun Devils. And you go into year 10 and you see the pressure.
Mm-hmm.
You go into a new conference after one of the worst seasons in ASU basketball history, and you see the pressure. And how do you answer? You answer, again, with the highest rated commit, right, in ASU history. You answer by going to get a scorer in Freeman that people said was lacking on this roster.
You answered a year ago when you filled this class with 2 high 4-stars.
Yeah.
You already started to do that, but you take one of our players and you put him in the Big 12, you steal him away from us. Like, it doesn't matter to me because we got longer. We got bigger. We got stronger.
More athletic.
BCAP mentions it, and it's something that's true. First of all, let me just preface this by saying this: like, you're not going into the Big 12 with the expectations of being a top 3 team. It's just not realistic.
No.
Like, yeah, this team got so much better, and it's going to add still. But you're going into the Big 12. You're going to need to be better. One thing you need in the Big 12 is size and strength.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they brought size. You think about all the transfers they got. BJ Freeman, a 6'6" guard. Bashir Jihad, a 6'9" forward. You just bring in he'll probably be 6'10" by the time he's starting. And Quaintance, Sean Phillips coming back at 7 feet. Both the freshmen are big. Like Amir Ali's 6'8". Like,
yeah, he's a big dude. I think 6'7".
You're set up. And oh my God, we haven't talked about the Jayden Quaintance's wingspan is 7'3", fellas. 7'3".
He's still growing. Yeah. He's still growing is crazy.
Somebody needs to make sure he's drinking his milk.
Jacob in the chat, do we know if he could shoot? I'm just going to read you guys some of his
he can shoot threes.
He can shoot threes. He can't shoot threes. I don't know if he's got like a consistent jumper.
It looks good.
His last few games, okay, 16 points, 5 boards, 3 blocks. 9 points, 8 boards, 2 steals. 21 points, 15 boards, 2 steals, 3 blocks. 16 points, 8 boards, 2 steals, 5 blocks. Like, he's dominating these other kids. Mm-hmm. You see, again, why he is a 5-star. You see why this is a kid that John Calipari wanted not only at Kentucky, but wanted at Arkansas too. And the fact that it even got to the point where he was going to visit Arizona State, I think is massive. It's a conversation that we had the other day when that came out. You looked at me with that just the twinkle of optimism, being like, hey, imagine.
Dude, twinkle of optimism?
Just imagine. And I said, there's no way.
I kind of have that, do I?
You do. Sometimes he does have a twinkle of optimism to him. And it was like, there's no way. And sure enough, again, in the shower, scrub-a-dub-dubbing, and I get the, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? I even got a call from Mike Luke this morning.
Oh.
I got a call from Mike Luke this morning. Called him back. Didn't get an answer. Man's scared. Mike Luke, he's dodging me. Mike Luke is dodging me and Jayden Quaintance.